Mind if I touch your wiener?
What?
Your dog.
She walked into the pet store with an arrogant stride. Then, she made a shocking request to a young man on the floor. It wasn't until he realized she was referring to the pet dog that the boy realized he had misunderstood. But the situation was far more complicated than it seemed. After some conversation, the boy learned that the woman intended to adopt the dog, so he led her to the office to complete the registration. As soon as they entered the office, the woman began to make a move. She used the excuse that it was inconvenient to fill out the information from a distance, and kept getting closer to the boy, though he appeared calm on the surface. Inside, he was already in a panic. To hide his awkwardness, he pretended not to notice her actions, but her persistent verbal teasing threw the 19-year-old boy completely off balance.
Oh, what? Already?
The boy hurriedly said the store was about to close, and suggested the woman come back another day.
I might not want a dog another day. I want a dog right now.
Faced with the woman's reckless words, the boy concluded she wasn't a qualified pet owner. He knew well, whether it's interpersonal relationships or pet ownership, both require sincerity and commitment, and a fickle attitude can't bear responsibility. Her words hit the mark, causing her expression to change slightly. She quickly changed the subject.
How about I give you a ride home, and we can keep talking? You're on the way.
How do you know where I live?
Just as the boy was filled with suspicion, the woman had already picked up his backpack. With no other choice, the boy had to compromise. What he didn't expect was, this seemingly random encounter was actually a carefully planned setup. The woman's name was Maddie. She was a taxi driver, driving through the streets of the small town every day, earning a living through hard work. But fate had not been kind. The long overdue property taxes hung over her like a heavy chain, until the court issued a seizure order, and coldly took away her old car. Losing the car meant she would soon lose her home. Just when she was at her wit's end, a special job advertisement caught her eye. The ad was placed by a wealthy couple. They were looking for a young woman to help their single son lose his virginity. As payment, the person hired would receive a car. When Maddie first saw the ad, she was both shocked and hesitant, fully aware that this crossed a moral boundary. But to save the house her mother had left her, she ultimately decided to take on this controversial job. At that time, she had no idea that this carefully orchestrated encounter would completely rewrite her and the boy's life trajectories. Follow me to unlock the exciting continuation of the story.